Hi, you've tuned into Jackie and the Other Side of Beauty. I would like to welcome each and every one of you to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're returning, it's always good to have you back. In today's video, we are going to be using all new products for the face and eyes. And I'm so excited to show you how we obtain this look. I will be giving you kind of like a speed review as I use each product, giving you my first impression, and then I'll sum everything up at the end. So come on and go with me and find out how I was able to obtain this look. Okay, you guys, I think I'm ready to get started. The first product that I'm going to use in today's video is a product that's not new. I thought I was doing a totally full face, but I did not buy an eyeshadow primer, so I am going to be using the MAC paint pot. It's in my Shop My Stash, if I'm not mistaken. It's in contemplated state, so we're going to be using this to prime our lids. Now in today's video, I am going to be doing a new style of video. And you guys, please be observant and let me know which one, if you like this better than my usual style or nah. And I do want to see if you guys notice. So it starts now. My lids are all prepped. I'm going to go in with my new palette by Nars. It's called Afterglow Tempting Eyeshadow Palette. Here's the packaging. And I did show you guys this in a mini haul. The packaging looks like, and this is what the inside of the palette looks like. This is what the inside of the palette looks like. I remember talking to you about, I thought it was okay, and I even contemplated on returning it, but the more I look at it, the more I like it. So I'm gonna do a light dusting with using this shade right here. I'm trying to stick to this one palette. And I'm just going to use this shade to really just set my primer for my eyes. I'm going to go in very lightly. And the reason also I'm doing this is because I don't want this contemplated state shade to really show up on my lids. So I'll just go in with something with a little color to kind of cover it up. And like I said, I'm just going in very lightly. Okay, the next shade in this palette that I'm going to use, I think I'm going to try to go in with this shade right here. This pinky color. I think that will make a nice summer look. And we're going to just put this shade in the crease. Okay, on my lids, this looks like a pastel color. Looks a little bit deeper in the pan. So, just so you can see it. I'm just trying to build it up. Then I'm going to take it in my outer V. I do want this particular shade that I'm using to be connected to my shimmer shade. So I am, like I said, I put this in my outer V. But next, I think I'm going to take the deepest color in the palette, which is this one right here. And also put it in my outer V, but just on the very edge. Just to have a little more depth to the outer V. And yeah, I think this is a brown right here. And I'm just gonna lightly go in with the shade. I don't even know if we can see that, and I'm definitely going in. I'm always said the Nars palettes were a little subtle. But, yeah, hopefully you guys can see that. I can see it just a little bit. It's not prominent. Okay, I'm going to get my glitter glue. I have the NYX glitter glue. Just going to work on this just a little bit more. Put a little glitter glue down. Okay, pick the palette back up, and I'm seeing lots of goodness. Lots of goodness. But I think out of the shimmer shades, I really think I want to go in with this one right here. Let me point it out to you. This shade right here. I think I want to use this one, and I'm going to try to swatch it. Yeah, that's pretty. Can you guys see this? I think that's what I want to use. But I'm going to swatch this one as well. Ooh. This is pretty, but I don't want to use this one, the one on top of it. I'm going to swatch one more, because these right here look like they're going to really have high shine. This one must be some kind of topper. I swatched it right here. That's not what I thought it was going to give. And now I'm going to swatch this one. I just swatched this one. I'm going to swatch this one. Yeah, this is definitely going to give a little bit more shine than the last one. So I'm going to stick with my first thought and go in with this shade right here. So this look isn't going to be, like I think I mentioned to you guys before, these Nars palettes are actually palettes that I could definitely wear for work, because they definitely have kind of like a everyday look. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. Has a lot of kick up in the pan. Yeah, this shade has a lot of kick up. Now this shade kind of looks like a duochrome. That's why I picked it, because I did see a hint of pink. So I thought this would be perfect. Okay, you guys should be able to hear me. The refrigerator finally cut off. This is the loudest refrigerator ever. Okay, so gonna go back in and blend this out right here. And like I said, it's just a kind of everyday look. And this is the look right here. I will go back a little later and pop in that inner corner highlight shade. But right now, this is the look. I'm going to go ahead and catch this eye back up, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I'm all caught up with the other eye. What I do want to mention to you is what we've heard from time to time, that brushes really do matter. So when I went in on this side of the eye, I used my Rephr, and this is the Rephr 12th brush. I use this to pick up this brown shade that I put in the outer corner to just add a little bit more depth, and it deposited more color than the brush I had originally tried to use, which is this one. So yeah, brushes do definitely matter. So I am happy about that. I guess I'll go ahead and put my inner corner in, because I know that's probably going to create a ton of fallout. So let's just get it over with. So this eye look isn't really blingy. I'm not sure how I feel. You know, that may be okay or not. But seeming how, I think I want to try this first one that didn't show up very well, that I said was probably a topper shade. I may want to just use this one and see what we get. Can you guys see anything? I see it, but it's not prominent. I'm gonna take my glitter glue again, just dab a little bit on this brush. I don't think it's really doing all that much, so I'll clean off this brush. And then I'm gonna go ahead to go into the shade next to it. The one that we definitely saw more deposit. Okay, so this one shows up a little bit more. And a little bit more on my brush. A little more glitter glue. Okay, as I'm doing this, I'm just gonna say this palette to me is okay. Just gonna give you my first impressions of it. It's okay. All right, we're done with this for now. We'll go ahead and start on our complexion. Let's go in with our primer. This is the Maybelline Serum Grippy Primer, makeup primer. And this is what it looks like. Push out just a little bit. So we'll try this and see how we like it. It says it lasts 24 hours. Just a little bit more. Okay, this feels like, okay, now I can feel the grip. When I was putting it on, it felt just like a regular serum, but now that I'm touching my face, you guys, can you see? You can definitely feel the grip. So as I mentioned, this is Skin Tint Weather. So what I'm using next is the MAC Strobe Dewy Skin Tint, and this is in the shade Deep 4. MAC was having a sale, so I just, you know, took advantage of it. This is what it looks like, and I'm not sure about the shade, but we're going to find out right now. Okay, hold on, let me shake this up. And now that we've shaken up the skin tint, we're gonna go in with it again. It does feel very light on the skin. I keep thinking it has a little fragrance to it. I think the match looks pretty good to me initially, but you know, when you start editing, that's when the real deal shows up. But it does have a glow to it. Like, it's not matte. It does have a nice little glow to it. I don't know if you guys can see. The coverage, you know, this is a skin tint, so coverage is light. But it does give kind of a nice evening out of your complexion. And because it's a skin tint, I'm not even going to try to build it up. I feel like I put enough on. So this is what we're going to get. And I pushed you out, but let me just bring you in just a little bit. So this is the skin tint all blended out. And, oh, no wonder. It says this is a strobe dewy skin tint, and that's what I was saying. I do see that, the dewiness from it. And, oh, I'm gonna love that. It says you can apply this with your fingertips onto clean skin, layer where you like to build coverage around the face. Well, I always try to layer around right here and right here, but like I said, well, let's just see if it builds coverage. I wasn't gonna try it, but let's just see if it does. I'm not expecting a miracle because my hyperpigmentation is what it is. I really do like the glow that I'm seeing though. Let's see if we can build this up just a little bit. So we have this right here. And I would say it built it up, yeah, just a little bit. Not enough to even hardly notice. So let's go ahead and move on. We have our skin tint on. The next thing I want to go in with is, I don't think I'm using any cream products. Oh, I am. So I'm going to go ahead and add my contour. And I have the Makeup by Mario Mini Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick. Oh, that's a tongue twister. It's packaging like this. And this is the first time that I am trying anything by Makeup by Mario. I have this in a little mini. And this is shade Dark. So it's a soft sculpt shaping stick. This is the shade. This is what it looks like. So we're just going to add this right here. Very soft. Yeah, this is very soft. So I'm going to blend it in. I can hardly see it right here. I can feel it though. And then let me go ahead and add just a little bit right here. I wish it were just a little deeper. Which maybe they had dark and deep. Okay, next up I want to go in with my concealer. I picked up the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. I know you guys are not shocked. I have this in the shade, it's not the same shade that I had on the little card. This is in NY12. The other one was something 08. So this is NY12. Does look like it's really a brightening concealer. So I think I'm just going to go in light-handed. And I won't need anything to brighten. This is the doe foot. Very pretty luxe packaging. I do like the way this smells. Has a very nice fragrance to it. Let's blend this in. I really don't think we'll be able to use all the little goodies that I have in today's bag, but we'll go ahead and use them, also the leftover ones, in another video. I do really like the formula of this concealer. Okay, this was looking good. Brightening concealer, but once you blend it, it's not too much. Now, if you did feel like you needed a little bit more, I would go in and blend it out with a brush. All right. Next up, let's go ahead and powder the face. Now, this product that I'm going to use next is something I think that I'm going to have to return. I already looked at it and it just does not look like it's going to work for me. It's a little too rich in color, but I wanted to support the brand and try something since they've come back onto the scene. And this is by Fashion Fair. They had this on sale for the 4th of July, and actually they had a lot of Fashion Fair products, so I don't know if Fashion Fair is going to be a brand that's going to end up leaving Sephora, but I went ahead and picked something up for support, and this is a Fashion Fair Iconic Pressed Powder, and I have the shade Rich Copper. Here's the packaging. Here's the box that it comes in. Very nice packaging, but this is what Rich Copper looks like. And like I mentioned, I think I'm probably going to end up taking this back. So since it is going to be a little bit more deeper on my skin, I think I'm going to go in with this fluffy brush ever so gently. And I'm not even swirling it, I'm just tapping it down, and I'm already getting a little kick up. Okay, I think since I'm not going in very heavily with the product, I think it might be okay. So I really hate to return it. So what do you think? Do you think it worked out? I think it did. And the next product I want to use, well, I guess I'm going to go ahead now and powder my under eyes. And for this, I'm going to use a product that I have gone back and forth with as far as purchasing it, because it is rather expensive for what it is. But I'm going to use the All Hours Hyper Blur YSL powder, and I have the shade 02. This is the packaging of it, or the box. And here is the component. Very luxe packaging for sure. The lid is kind of like a faux leather, and it's very cushiony, puffed up, and it's embossed with YSL. So like I said, I have the shade 02, and I bought this shade specifically for my under eyes. It does come with a little puff in it. And let's see if this is going to work out. I was gonna say I was gonna use the puff. It is very silky smooth, but I'm gonna go with what I know for now. This is what the shade looks like. Powder my nose. And I think this shade is going to work. This is definitely a blurring powder, and I can appreciate that. Very smooth. You can probably see it more on my forehead. Very smooth, very blurring. Like, look at my fine lines up here. I'm just gonna blend a little bit. All right, I have a bronzer by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now, this is not it. Now, this is new. This just came out, so I thought I would try it. It is the Smooth Blur Bronzer by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I did pick this up in Sunset Sizzle. Her packaging is very nice. This is Sunset Sizzle, and you see the gold around the packaging of her product, and the A for Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now this bronzer, I don't know. I may be taking this back because I don't know that this is going to really show up. So let me find me. I have another. Yeah, here it is. I have another rougher brush that I think I'm going to use for this bronzer. I never hardly use it. This is it right here. This is the 37 brush. And I don't know, can you see the embossing in the pan? The A. So let's pick this up and see what it does. All right. Can you see that? It is indeed showing up. I like the color. It looks like a bronzer and not a contour. And I don't know about this side of my face because this, I don't know. I don't have any blinds or anything open. But I think you can, at least on this side, I can still see the contour and then the bronzer. I was thinking I was going to be taking a lot of stuff back, but I am pleased so far. Now here is my quandary. I don't know what to use next as far as the blush. I picked up the YSL Make Me Blush. It says it's a bold blurring blush, and I picked up the shade Berry Bang. This is the one that I really wanted, but there's another one that I really want too, but these blushes keep going in and out of stock. But I picked up Berry Bang. And again, this is the packaging. And here is Berry Bang. Now I'm torn if I want to use this, or if you guys can remember, I picked up this Tarte High Performance Glow Squad Volume 1 palette. This is what it looks like. Remember I was telling you guys it kind of reminds me of the Hourglass palette. I don't know if I want to use this or this. So right now I'm thinking, since I've already used something by YSL, I think let's go in with this palette right here. And I'll use this shade right here for my blush. Looks like it's very pigmented. And it is. That's very nice. Okay, happy with this. High pigment, nice shade. And I do like the box on the back. So the shade I just went in with is called Luminous Rose. Okay, and since I do have a new highlighter to try with you guys, it's another product by Anastasia Beverly Hills. They had this on sale, and I remember the lady on YouTube, I watch her videos all the time. I don't know why her name is escaping me, but she tried this blush out months ago and she was saying how pretty it looked and how, you know, it was just such a nice blush. And so when I saw that they had this on sale for the 4th of July, I went ahead and grabbed it. So it's called the Glow Seeker Highlighter. This is the packaging, and again, it still has that same gold. This is what it looks like on the inside. To me, I'm picking up gold, and looks like it's going to be a nice one. I'm not swatching it or anything because I don't think I'm going to use this one. Because, once again, I've already used something by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm dying, so I think I'm going to go in with this Tarte palette, and maybe try this shade right here. Is that the one I want to try? That one is called Golden Glow. This one is called Rose Glow. So yeah, we're going to try this one right here, the Golden Glow. I'm going to pick up my brush by LYS and go in with this shade. Let me turn it this way. You're going to go and pick up a little bit right here. See how it looks. It definitely shows up. Maybe a little too much. I'm going to have to tone that down for sure. I always feel like when I go in with highlighter on my videos, I can't see it, but I can see this for sure. This is nice. This picks up effortlessly. A lot of pigment there. Yeah, for sure. So, a very pigmented palette. This was on sale also for the 4th of July. I was kind of mad because I had just picked it up for the full price. Take my blush brush and just kind of go in. My sponge and kind of blend that back out. And people, I am very happy so far. I am going to now go in and do my under eye. I'm going to pick back up the palette. You know, honestly, this palette, I think I said I was underwhelmed with it, but I take it back. This is looking good on the eyes, and the eyes are not finished. So far, I do like the palette, or at least the look that we have going on. So I'm going to pick back up, and you guys, if you're an OG to my channel, you already know how I'm going to do my under eye. No changes there. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna pick back up this brown shade and just put it right in the outer corner. But then I'm gonna take this pink, mix it up a little bit, and go and meet the brown Oh, I can't. Hold on, can't see. I'm gonna take that back off the brush. And then I'm gonna go back in with the brown because I don't want that to be lost. And I want to blend it together. And I think I'm just gonna mix these two because essentially that's what I did. The only thing that's left for me to do is my brows. Now, this is where things get a little tricky. Well, let me go in with a little mascara because I'm procrastinating. The mascara I have is new-ish, the Bubble mascara. Let's go in and coat our lashes. Probably going to try to put some falsies on. I think I'm going to use one of these mirrors right here. Just to coat our lashes a little bit. Oh, I forgot. I was going to curl them. That's okay. Like I said, we're going to have lashes on. Have a little mascara on. Okay, so I picked up a new brow product, and I have never used a product like this in my life, but I always wanted to. Take all these boxes out of here. Yeah, I always wanted to. So today is the day. And I had to go to 2 stores to find this product, and it is called the L'Oreal Faux Brow. It's supposed to last up to 2 days. And this is a brow tint pen. And I have the shade 390 Dark Brunette. And we're going to hope that this works. And this is what it looks like. And I'm so nervous to use this, but we're going to just try it out. So this is what it looks like. And this, okay, so this little pen has the 2 little prongs to make those hair-like strokes. Now, I was telling myself I know this would probably work really well if my brows were freshly groomed, and they are not. So we're gonna go in with it. I guess I heard a little thing in there, so I guess it wouldn't hurt to shake it up. I'm nervous. I'm gonna start here. Ooh. Just so you can see this stuff. Look at it already, guys. You can see, especially here, the little hair-like strokes. Okay. I just don't really know what to do when I get here. I think this is a good color. Oh my gosh, I like this. You guys, what do you think? I like this. This may be just the best product I've used all day. I really like it. Can you guys see a difference? And how fast was that? Oh my gosh, how fast was it? Gosh, that was fast. I don't want to mess anything up. Oh, I love it. I don't even... I like this. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other brow. Try to get my lashes put on, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I am back. The next thing that I want to do is put a little eyeliner on. And I'm looking for my Brown Essence eyeliner. There we go. This is not new. And I just want to put a little bit on my waterline. Okay, next up, I think I want to spray my... Oh, no, I need to put some mascara on my bottom lashes. Just a little bit. Okay, so what I want to do next is spray my face. And I picked up this Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. Now, you know I don't like the original Urban Decay setting spray because when I used it, and I think I gave it away, it was just so matte. And I just did not like it. So this one is with watermelon fruit extract. And it has hyaluronic acid in it. And it says it's all day wear. So this is the one I picked up. And this is what it looks like. I've been wanting this for such a long time. It's been in my cart, out of my cart. So let's spray the face with this. Okay. You get a lot that comes out when you spray your face, so you don't have to spray, 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 spray. And my last step, you guys, is going to be, I'm not sure which, I'm going to put a lip liner on, not sure which one. I'm going to use the MAC lippy that I purchased. They were having a sale on their minis. So I can't remember if you buy one, get one for free, or you buy one, you get the other half price. I can't remember which one it was, but I bought one of the lippies, and the other one that I bought is out of stock, but they're going to send it as soon as it comes back into stock. And then I bought the 2 MAC setting sprays, the one that I tell you guys I love so much. I bought 2 of those and poured it in my bottle. Okay, so this lipstick is a matte lipstick and it's in the shade Mirror. And this is it right here. This is the shade. I thought this would go nicely with our lip for today. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go in with a brown lip liner. Yeah, this is Brownie by Juvia's Place. Let's go in with this one. My lip brush. Okay. It smells so good. I like the shade. Would definitely get a full size. It smells so good. Okay, you guys, I think this is the final look. I have used all my new products that I wanted to display for you in today's video. As we were using them, I was telling you my opinion of them, my first impression of them, And I gotta say, I am pleasantly surprised. Even the products that I thought would not work, they actually worked out. So right now, I am keeping everything that I purchased, and I am happy with it. I do want to say that I like the eyeshadow look. You know, I think this softness that the Nars, this is my second Nars palette, and then I have a cheek palette also from them, which for the two eyeshadow palettes, this one and the other one that I have, I really think that this is just Nars aesthetic. They don't do colors that are like a big punch of color. Their aesthetic is just something soft and still that shows up on the eyes. But I don't think they have those really punch of colors, those real vibrant, you know, colors. I do think the shade that I put in my outer corner, you know, that is definitely showing up. But like I said, when I first saw it, because I do use a lot of metallic shadows, a lot of shades that just are really vibrant. But for my everyday work look, I do like to do something that's more subdued, something that's more everyday. This is what they are about. And I definitely would buy another one, because the more and more I look at it, I like it. Like, I could go to the grocery store just like this. I wouldn't have to take my shadow off. I could go anywhere looking like this and not feel like I am overdone. I mean, everything just looks so good. This highlighter, I really love the Tarte palette. I really love I love everything, you guys. So this completes my video. Please comment below and let me know what you thought of today's look. I used all new products, and like I said, I am in love with everything that I use. Let me know if you have any of these products. And with that said, I'm gonna bring you in just so you can get a close-up of everything, and we will be out. So that completes today's video, you guys. If this is your first time here, I do invite you to subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, and ring the notification bell. It just lets you know each and every time that I upload a video. And please don't forget to circle back and check out all the other videos that I have on my channel. So with all of that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, my friends, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.